Hello, hello. Today we're doing Deadly Assault against the Marionette. The Marionette is weak to ice and ether damage. With the buff increasing ether and ult damage, we're using the new agent Pyrois alongside Fufu and the free 4-star unit Nicole. With Nicole as the support, I'm hoping this video will be useful for new players to ZZZ. While this team has a free unit, it is one of the harder teams to pilot in the game. This is due to Nicole's extremely short debuff window. We basic attack to apply Nicole's debuff, denoted by this toolbox icon. We then swap to Pyrois and ult.
Wield the blade with me!
Pyrois has 4 ults, and we always start with the bottom ult for a long-lasting buff. One important thing to learn for Pyrois is input buffering, where we hold basic during the ult animation. If we have enough solar prominence meter, we'll follow through with a large sword swing. Block with Pyrois E and defensive assist as necessary. Prioritize Pyrois E to build up solar prominence meter and decibels. Hold basic after EX special to go immediately into sword swing. When Pyrois assumes his sword stance, swap to another character and he will finish his swing. This is perfect to immediately swap to Nicole and use her EX special to apply her debuff. For the most damage possible, it's imperative we start the chain window on anyone but Pyrois. The first chain attack is with Pyrois, during which we input buffer and hold basic attack. While still holding basic, we cancel the next chain window to start the sword swing. As Pyrois swings down, swap to the stunner and use E for a heavy attack. It's important to not swap to Nicole for this hit, as her debuff will wear off if applied here. Chain attack again with Pyrois. Immediately afterwards, we ult. This is a good time to talk about Pyrois' ult usage. The left is not used unless a wind agent is on your team. The top ult gives Pyrois a short but massive buff. The right ult is the majority of his damage. This ult should be used when a stun window is about to run out. Keep a close eye on the gray bar in this upcoming section. Ult with top ult and apply the buff. While the ult happens, input buffer basic for sword swing. As soon as Pyrois disappears with these mini slashes, we know he will finish the animation into the sword swing, so we swap to Nicole and apply debuff. Once I see the sword swing fly through, I swap back to Pyrois and output damage until the stun duration is nearly over. Do not look at your character, stare at the stun duration. When it's almost gone, I ult and use the right branch.
Eternal imprisonment!
As you can see in this freeze frame, the totalize hits just as Nicole's debuff was running out. If the heavy attack in between Pyrois' chain attacks was Nicole's debuff, it would have fallen off before Pyrois' damage nuke hit. The stun window is the most important for the Pyrois team, and with Nicole, the optimal damage becomes really tight timing-wise. This is the hardest aspect of the team comp. For this Marionette mechanic, dodge attack the clones and use E if necessary. Here's another example of starting the sword swing and swapping to Nicole to apply debuff. Try to have sword swings when there is a debuff, but make sure to have enough energy on Nicole that EX special is up during the stun window. Speaking of which, here's another one. Start with Pyrois. Here, we don't have enough solar prominence meter for a sword swing, so just cancel and heavy attack with Fufu. Chain attack on Pyrois again for extra decibels. We want 4K for the full combo. Top ult into hold basic, swap to Nicole and EX special. Swap back to Pyrois and try to squeeze in another sword swing. Most importantly, as the stun duration ends, right ult. Dodge attack the clones again for this mechanic.
Where's the enemy?
A weak spot.
Slash! Everlasting flames! Strike down! Wield the blade with me!
Eternal imprisonment! Stubborn fool.
Bye-bye, suckers. Go!
With 7 seconds left, I use Pyrois' right ult even without stun to do my final damage. Hold basic for sword swing, EX special and hold basic again for another sword swing into pose for the camera. And that's almost 30k with Pyrois. The duo of Pyrois and Nicole is powerful but difficult to play. If you're lacking other agents to make the comp easier, don't feel discouraged. Practice makes perfect. That being said, hopefully my thought process helps you with your Deadly Assault runs. Bye!